Hello, Youngaz Aries males. Welcome to your reading. So, today we're working on the seasons. We want to find out what season of life you're in when it comes to first your home life. So, that's simply talking about those you hold closest to you, not necessarily those you live with. Then we're going to check on your career life. Then we're going to check on your love life. What did I call this? That's supposed to be your home life. If I said the wrong thing, it's home life. Yeah. Home life, career life, love life, and then we're gonna go back to this deck to check on your social life. So your social life is those things that you do for fun. Okay. Well, those things or people that you spend time with for fun. To escape the realities of life. Your time out. Recreational time. So let's see. In your home life. Okay. All right, so the bottom of the deck here, we got virus. Now, we're not necessarily looking at the bottom of the deck unless we have to. So the underlying issue here is a virus. Now, what's a virus? A virus is something that comes in to corrupt. Okay. So first card we have to come out for your home life is physique. So what's the physique? Your physique is... The physique is the structure. Usually of the human body, but if you want to talk about the physique of the car, it's talking about the way that the car is shaped. And then we have planet. Now this one is confusing me. So it's the structure of something, the physical structure. So we're gonna see what planet represents, then we'll know exactly what is being corrupted here. Now a planet is like an entire it's bigger than a country, it's bigger than, as you can see, a planet. It encompasses every damn thing. Let me moisturize my lips, sorry. Okay. We need some clarification for planet, please, Most High. Please and thank you. Alright. So a planet is something in its entirety. Okay. So the physique of something in its entirety. Let's see what it is about. Three more times, Aries. Alright, so let's see what this planet is. What's God referring to? Okay, So the first thing is being yourself. All right. So there's a need for you to be yourself. Corrupt, immature parents. All right. So be yourself. Who are you? And keep calm and carry on. So be yourself. So you are the planet. Who are you? Keep calm and carry on. So God is saying, first of all, yes, they're crappy. They're annoying. They're like viruses. They're cold as ice. They make you cry. But it's all right. Just keep calm and carry on. Okay? So what God wants you to do is pay more attention to you. Pay more attention to your build. Pay more attention to your structure. So now I'm getting a psychological meaning from this. So this would be you keeping your mind right, you parenting yourself, or at least trying to do the best that you can. So don't worry if you fall short of what you hope to achieve. Okay? Everything that you're experiencing is here to teach you something. So it will actually make you better than the average. Let's put it like that. So if you have more responsibilities than the average person around your age or stage of life, it simply means that you're being granted special abilities. Okay? So it's like, for example, someone living someone getting kicked out of their house and being homeless. Someone who, when you compare that to someone who has always had a roof provided for them, this person that got kicked out or lost their home through whatever means, they have learned a set of skills that this person don't know nothing about. And if you survive being out like that, you will have built a certain level of resistance or resilience. Okay? So that if tragedy or some kind of great trauma come into your life again, it won't affect you as much as it would affect this person. Imagine this person who has been sheltered all their life suddenly find themselves outside in the cold. It's gonna be scary, you know. So God is giving you a challenging beginning because you are destined to have a great destiny. Okay? Everything that we go through in life is for the sake of our destiny, what we're destined to do. So whatever it is that you're going through, it's actually going to build you stronger if you choose not to give up. Don't let your experiences make you bitter. It's okay to be angry because you're only human. It's okay to cry because you're only human, but don't stay in those energies because then you're going to start to lose your hair and you're going to start to look old. You don't want that. Try and keep your composure as much as you can because at the end of the day, you need to remember that you're in training. Let's put it like that. You see, like when, I don't know if you know about Shaolin temples and that, but when you're a monk and you go up to the temples, it's not all cotton candy and unicorn, you know. They go through training. It's so that they can build the mind of the what do you call them? Build the mind of, I don't know, their soldiers. But it's so that they can build their mind, build the resistance of the people who live up there. They live by certain rules. They have restrictions and whatnot put on them. It's to build their character. It's to make them stronger than the average person. So they'll have more strength to endure. So this is what God is doing. So whatever you're called to do in your later life is something that is going to require the set of skills that you're getting from being put in this difficulty at this time. You understand what I'm saying? So if if you're building, okay, let's say the problem that you have with your parents at home right now is let's say unfortunately they're drug addicts, for example. Like alcoholics, let's choose alcoholics. Let's say they're alcoholics. Now, when it comes to being an alcoholic, there's that horrible behavior. Most people are like mean drunks, you know, and most people they like start vomiting, and then they're incoherent, they can't concentrate. And if you have younger brothers and sisters, then here's some of the skills that you would learn, or a child or a young person would learn, or any person would learn who's put in a situation like that. So first of all, you'll eventually learn what to do for them when they have taken too much, like put their ass in their bed, or you'll know the things not to say to them. Okay, and that will actually transcend to other people in the future, because who knows what you're destined to do. You will learn how to look after children even though you're young. You will learn how to cook. You will learn how to clean. You will learn about discipline. You will start to see the need for discipline, because when you tell your younger brothers and sisters to do something or not to do something, you expect them to listen to you. So it's actually making a man out of you without you even realizing it. So like I say, it's making you more mature, it's making you more advanced. It's shitty situations to be in, but there's a light at the end of this tunnel, being you will be an advanced human being. So when you get to say age 30, the things that you've seen and the things that you have overcome, the average 30-year-old, they're not on levels like you. So it will help you to develop quicker. Okay? So yeah. So whatever you're destined for in the future, it's important that you grow up, that you don't waste your time. Who knows, maybe you're meant to be some kind of a millionaire or something like that. You can't become a millionaire by being undisciplined. You can't become a millionaire by not being focused, not being responsible. It takes a certain mindset for one to be great. Okay? And being great usually starts with difficulties, tests, trials, tribulation, and a lot of overcoming. So that's your focus. Overcoming. Say yes, it hurts, but it's cool. It's cool. It's not gonna be like this all the time. It's just for a time. So me, when I'm going through my difficulty, sometimes it's like my body's crying, but my soul is absolutely fine. It's like I don't even feel, something made me sad to the point where I cried, but I'm not really that bothered by it. You'll experience it soon. Once you learn to master your mind, you'll see, even though your body's crying, it doesn't mean that your mind is crying. It doesn't mean that your soul or your spirit is crying. And crying is actually a healthy thing, because I feel crying releases negative toxins. It's a way of releasing bad chemicals that's created when we're in a state of anger, when we get into a state of fear, when we get into a state of resentment. Negative energies produce negative chemicals. So it's good to cry them out. Just go into a place by yourself where you're undisturbed. Just let it out your body. There's more space outside for it than inside. Okay? It's a way to purify your system. It'll pass. So that's the good thing about seasons, you know. Seasons come and seasons go. But this here is meant to build you. I wasn't supposed to shuffle these cards. Okay, let's check on your career anyway. Let's continue. I wasn't supposed to shuffle these cards just yet. But divinely, yes, I was supposed to. So my earthly self sees that I wasn't supposed to, but God begs to differ. That's another thing too. Learning how to just go with the flow. Because God is always with us, trying to guide us. All right? So start building your relationship with the Most High, your ancestors, your archangels, whatever superpower it is that you believe in. Start building your relationship with that energy, with that entity. Okay? So that's all we really need in this world, is ourselves and our God. That's the foundation. Anybody else, they're extras. Because sometimes in this life, All we have is ourselves and our God. So once you can become happy and progressive and focused, once you're at peace with being by yourself, anything else should be much easier for you. You know, because a lot of people, they tend to take their self away or do dumb shit like that because they think that everybody need to be around somebody. Some people don't give a fuck about company because company just bring drama, you know. So solitude is a healthy thing sometimes, unless the other person coming in is worthy of your time and your energy. So that's another thing that you will gain out of this negative experience. You're not gonna take shit from nobody. Yeah, you're not gonna be on no fuckeries with nobody like that. Two more times. But try not to go through the world angry, okay? It's not healthy. Because then you end up messing up relationships with people who actually mean well in your life. Because everybody's not evil, everybody's not negative. So, start with love, and when they show you hate, switch that shit up. Alright, so let's check on your career. What season are you in when it comes to your career? Okay, so only one card fell out for you. It says perception. Now this is understandable because what's going on at home, gotcha. Ugh. What's going on at home could very well affect your work life. When our personal life is not okay and we're not in control of our emotions, when we do not compartmentalize the different parts of our life, we tend to make it spill over into the other parts of our life. That's never a good idea, okay? So let's look at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what the underlying issue is. Expansion. Okay. So you want to expand. You want more. Expansion. And we have release. And we have wisdom. Impatience. That is not good. God say end that. So you want to expand and you're rushing. You want to rush for expansion in your career life. God says, no, take your time. Expansion to release. God says, don't go too fast. Slow down. I'm going to look after you in the time being. You just can't have things exactly how you want right now, but you have to work towards it. There are steps. There's a formula to this. You cannot skip steps. It will not serve you well. And here is why. So let's say you see this really nice car that you want to buy. You save up for like 2 years and finally you have enough money to buy the car. Or let's say you save up for a year and you finally have money to buy the car. That car needs gas. That car needs, if something go wrong with it, you have to send it to a mechanic. And if it's a special car, you have to send it to a special mechanic, which means you need special money. So, it's better to work your way up. Okay? It's not fun to have to let go your dreams and your desires, but you have to know when a dream or desire is going to work in your best interest and when it's actually going to hold you back. So, in this case, because you're rushing for expansion, it's actually going to hold you back more. Because there are lessons that you need to learn, things you need to achieve, maybe people you need to meet, people you need to let go of before you can get to the stage that you want to attain in your work life. Okay? So, Don't skip steps, because when you skip steps, you skip vital information that will help you to maintain your position at the top. Okay, it's important for you to go according to procedure, right? God says it would be wise. It would be wise for the impatience to end. Don't rush. Let go of your need to expand quickly. Expand, but slowly. Okay? It would be wise for you to let go of the need to do it quickly, because you're only frustrating yourself. Work with nature. Okay? Trust me, you'll be happy you did. So you may not be able to buy the quality stuff that you want right now, but live within your means for the time being, okay? And work your way out. Don't rush. You only get yourself in trouble. Remember, I told you that. Remember, God told you that. So hopefully you'll take the advice. Don't rush. Take your time. It's okay. Let's check on your love life. So the procrastinator card came out. When it comes to your work, not rushing doesn't mean that you're procrastinating. Okay? I just thought I should add that in there. Not rushing don't mean that you're wasting time. Not rushing is the smart way to go. Matter of fact, it's more than smart, it's wise. Like I said, there are bits and pieces that you need to pick up and put down on your way to success. All right? So make sure you pick up what you should and put down what you should. Or else when you reach to the success that you've been trying to attain, it will be short-lived because you don't know how to handle it. Okay? It goes back to buying a car. Okay, fair enough. You have the money to look after the car. You have the money. You got the money to buy the car and look after the car. But can you even drive the car? That's another thing. So in gaining that car, there are steps that you need to take. And then money for insurance and road tax and all the other, so it's one thing to work towards that dream, but can you actually maintain yourself once you gain that success? Do you have what it takes? So this is what God is trying to put into you now. God is trying to give you the tools, give you the connections and everything that you need so that when you do get to that height that you're trying to achieve, you can maintain yourself up there. Okay? So in your love life, you're being a procrastinator. I would imagine that's out of fear. Okay? Because nobody wants to get their heart broken. So it's like there's somebody there waiting for you, or there's somebody that you see that you're interested in, but you're basically wasting time. You're trying to find excuses not to get involved. Or maybe somebody's trying to find excuses not to get involved with you. But season of life you're in when it comes to your love life is procrastination. Okay? So, the bottom of the deck, we have exalted. Oh, Lord. Boring. So, this person is a jackass. Why? Because just because they know that you like them, they're being difficult. I don't understand these young... Exactly. Confused. I'm fucking confused too. I hate that stupid shit. Fucking drama queen or drama king. This person is an idiot. If you're the one who is not happy with whoever is after you because you know that they like you, that's silly. And if somebody's doing this to you, they're a fucking fool. So you need to leave them alone. Okay? In any case, this is a bad combination. So I suggest that you move on. Okay? Because it's like, them ones where it's like girls don't like good boys. They want bad man. And yet still when they get bad man they're abusing them and they're cheating on them and they're doing them all manner of evil, taking their money and leaving them broke and separating them from their family and telling them they can't go out with their friends. Then they're unhappy. I thought you wanted a bad man. When there was a good man who's willing to respect you, respect your boundaries, allow you to have a life of your own in hopes that he could trust you to be responsible with that freedom. He wanted you and you didn't want him because you don't want a good guy. You want a bad man. Take a bad man then, no? Nonsense. So just because somebody knows somebody like them, they're fucking procrastinating. They think that this person is boring because hey, you young people, I am so sorry for you guys. Whoever is with this attitude, whoever is that has this style of thinking, whoever is that's governing themselves by this ideology is a fool. They are confused. Okay? Unfortunately. So, know which side of this story you belong. And if you are annoyed with someone or choose to procrastinate because you know somebody like you want to think that they're just boring, then I suggest that you change that, because a good partner is very hard to find. Okay? It's very hard to find. And when you find somebody good, I do suggest that you hold on. Try your best to show them the love. Unless you absolutely don't belong together, then that's fine. But if you know you want the person, act like you want them. Don't be how in my country we said don't cut no style on them. I don't know how you guys say it. But in English you'll be don't pretend that you don't like them. Be true, or else you will lose them. Or they will lose you. Fit this thing however it belongs. But whoever that is, that person, they need some better friends or better mentors. Whoever they're looking at as a role model when it comes to that, they're an idiot too. We need to stop that foolishness about you don't want to be with them just because they're nice. Fucking fool. Just because they like you. So when you want to be with them, somebody that don't like you, what sense that make? 2 more times, Aries. And that's one of the reasons why I am single. I don't need that type of drama in my life. If a man thinks my love is boring, then I'll keep it all to myself. You see how gorgeous I look? See how fantabulous I look? It's because I'm spending my love on me. I'm being kind to myself. Since a man don't want it, I'll have it. Alright, so let's see, what season are you in when it comes to your social life? Youngaz, Aries, males. So your social life, that's nice. At least there's some balance in your social life. So you have more fun around your associates than you do around your closest people and your potential lover. And your career, you need to change your mindset in your career so that you can have peace and go with the flow. You'll get where you want to go. So impartiality, that's like balance. It's equal on both sides. So there's some sense of peace in your thingy, and that's creating growth. Release, forgiveness for impatience. It's a bittersweet situation. Okay, let's see what the underlying is here. So you were going through a tumultuous time in your social life, but there's forgiveness among you. So you're making up with your people. We got impatience. And then we got bittersweet. Yo, blood, take your time. Take your time. We got self-worth and destiny. We got guilt, victim, renewal. You have to take your time. Take your time for this. You're making up, you're in the process of making up. Fair enough. If you can't hang out with them or whatever, this time find something else to do with your time. Something else constructive. Fill your time in a different way until the relationship is healed completely. So at least you have some level of progress. So you guys aren't back together yet completely, but at least that you can see some light at the end of the tunnel. Don't rush. Don't rush. I think right now you would do well. I mean, they're a great distraction, but you have this to take care of. You have your work life to take care of, and this fool you need to get rid of. Perhaps you should spend some time trying to find somebody new for your love life. Straight up. And this, if it is you that is causing the problem here, that person need to find somebody new. I'm sorry, but it just makes sense. Okay. So thank you so much for watching Youngaz Aries males. Until next time, my darlings. Take it easy.